How's it going everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm just going to do like an update video around FX Replay. You know, I've been using it now for around 4 or 5 months. It's something that I like personally myself, and I just thought I'd do like a quick update video and just kind of go over, you know, my experience with it. Do I think it's worth it? Is it worth the money? Etc, etc. So first of all, if you don't know what FX Replay is, it's a web-based software basically based on TradingView. So what you're essentially doing is you're essentially backtesting on TradingView as you would usually directly through the TradingView website. But what this allows you to do, it does allow you to place your positions, and then what it will do once you have, you know, lost a trade or won a trade or even gone break even, whatever it may be, it will record all this data for you and it will put it into, you know, like an analytics dashboard where you can see the ins and outs of the strategy that you are backtesting. And then what you can do with that data is you can export it and then put it into, you know, an Excel spreadsheet, a Google Sheet spreadsheet, whatever it may be. And then obviously from there you can go ahead and weigh up what the pros and cons are of that specific strategy that you are backtesting. Is it good? Is it working? And then obviously you've got all of your data around that specific strategy. So obviously this is the main page here, and if I just click on get started, I'll run through kind of how I use it. So I'll go in, I'll click get started when I first come over to FX Replay, and this is actually a fresh account. So if you don't know how much FX Replay costs, I think it's around $35 per month, and that translates to around £28 to £30 UK. Some people might think that's a little bit steep and a little bit more expensive, because what you could do is you could go to TradingView and get the Pro plan for around, I think that's around £10 per month, whatever it may be. So this is the kind of main page that you will be on when you first log into your FX Replay account. And from here what you can do is you can see all of your sessions and all of your previous backtests that you've got here. Obviously you can then click on create a session if you want to create a new one. So once we click on this, you will get this little menu, and it looks a bit weird because I've got the dark theme on, but you can leave the light theme and it looks a little bit more clean. But anyway, what you can do is you can put your account balance in here. So you could put in something like 100,000 for example, and then you can go ahead now and choose your pair. So I'll just show you all of the pairs that are available. So if I just start off by showing you all of the pairs that FX Replay do offer right here, we have got obviously crypto to begin with. So we've got, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and if we come down a little bit further, we've got Forex pairs. So I don't know if all of the Forex pairs are listed on here and are available on FX Replay, but I do know that all of the majors are, and you know, most of the pairs that people do trade will definitely be listed right here. So if you scroll down, as you can see, there's a lot, and if we carry on scrolling down, as you can see, Euro USD, GJ, we've got GU, you know, all of the major pairs that we do normally see people trade are all listed on this little list. Next up we have got energy, so we've got crude oil, we've got natural gas, and then we've got indices, so we've got, you know, S&P, we've got UK 100, we've got US 30, and then last but not least we've got soybean right there. So they are all the pairs that you can trade on FX Replay and go back and backtest. What you do then is once you choose your pair, so I choose Euro USD, you can then go back to, let's just see how far you can actually go back. So what is available? So we can go back all the way until, I don't know if you can go back to like 2000, let's say. Let's go to 2000 January. So now let's go, let's say 2015. Can we go back to 2015? No, you can't actually go back to 2015. So let's just go ahead and see like the latest date you can go back to. So 2017, so 6 years back. So you can actually go back all the way. So you can actually go back all the way until January 2016, and this will obviously include the 1 minute chart. So you can go back on the 1 minute all the way back to January 2016. So if you are wanting to backtest a strategy on the lower time frames, FX Replay is really good to be able to do that, to be able to gather your data, to be able to go through and thoroughly test if the strategy actually does work. And you know, going back all the way to January 2016, you know, you might not want to do that yourself, but it's always an option if you're obviously using FX Replay, which is a really good thing. So what you do is obviously you choose a date. So obviously not Sunday, let's go to Monday the 4th, and then you can obviously choose a date that you want to backtest up till. So we'll go to, let's just say 2017, and then we'll do January 2017. Click on, you know, Monday the 2nd, whatever it may be, and then what you can do then is you can go ahead and add a new strategy. So all adding a new strategy will do is it will just add a strategy up here so you can see obviously your win rate, how long you've traded for, etc. Click on add a new strategy, and then I'll just put in something like tutorial, YouTube, and then you can put in the description if you want to do that. Click on save. Once you have done this, you can click on save. It should then pop up right here once it has loaded, and then you just click on the little play button right at the side of it right there, and then that will then open up your chart. So as you can see, we have gone back all the way until January of 2016. Obviously there's no price action prior to this because this is as far back as we can go. But what you could do now is you could literally backtest up until 2023 if you wanted to. Obviously if you did load that much data. And then it's just self-explanatory really. Once you are in the charts and you are backtesting your strategy, what we can do is we can kind of look for, let's say, an entry. So let's say we want to set an entry on this candle right here. We'll go ahead, put in, you know, not a 10 pip stop loss. We'll just go ahead and just do something like this. So once you have set your entry, what you can do then is you can come to the top left corner here, click on place order, go ahead, choose your risk parameters, and then we can go ahead and set our limit. What we want to do then is just simply wait for, see if we get a tag. That's not actually being tagged in, but anyway, obviously you get the idea. So let's just go ahead and we'll do a market execution. Let's just say we've market executed on this candle right here, covering this low. Place order, choose your risk parameters again, come down, click on the drop down menu there, click on market, click on save, and then once we play obviously price forward, let's just put this on a 1 hour chart so it doesn't actually go through time as quick. Click on the next button, and then as you can see, you'll be tagged into this trade. At this moment in time, we are in drawdown, and let's just see what happens. So price is going to come up, and then we do end up winning that trade. So what you will see if we pull up this menu here, go to close positions, as you can see the risk to reward for that trade was 1.2, and we've obviously got a 1.4k profit. And then once you've obviously finished doing your backtesting and you want to see your analytics, go to show nav bar there, click on obviously backtesting there, and click on dashboard. And then once we click on dashboard, what you'll notice is we've obviously got this. Click on the 3 dots at the side of it, and then we can go to analytics. And then what we will see then is all of our analytics around this specific strategy. And as you can see, this strategy here is absolutely brilliant. We've got 100% win rate, but you know, obviously you can come down, you can see kind of how you've done throughout the time you backtested. So let's say you backtested 6 months of data, right? You'll be able to see, you know, all of your data, your win rate, your account balance, obviously your P&L. You can come down, you can see your average RR, your max RR, your ideal risk to reward, and then obviously you can come down even further and you can see your winning trades, your losing trades, your worst loss, your best win. You can come down even further and see obviously the best days you're trading, obviously the days that you make the best amount of profit on. Maybe you might see on a Monday that Mondays are quite slow for you and you take most losses on Monday, so you might actually want to take Mondays out of your trading altogether. And then you might see obviously on Friday that, you know, things start slowing down as well. Your risk to reward or your win rate isn't actually as great on Friday, so you might want to just trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and totally remove Monday and Friday from your trading. So this is kind of overview of FX Replay, guys. For me personally, it's still worth it. It's something that I've used quite a lot myself over the last 4 months to refine my trading style, my trading plan. And for me, it's really great because it does obviously record all of your data automatically. But you know, for some people who might not have enough money to pay for this, who don't have the disposable income to pay $35 to £30 a month on a software like this, as it is based on TradingView, I'd probably just suggest just to stick with TradingView and just backtest as far back as you can. Obviously, if you're trading the lower time frame, you can't actually go back and gather that much data unless you obviously pay for the highest plan on TradingView, which is probably a lot more than FX Replay. But for me, FX Replay is still worth it. It's something that I use almost every day still, and it's something that I will probably continue to use. But like I said, if you haven't got the money to use this, don't beat yourself up about that. You can still use TradingView and you can still backtest as good as you can on FX Replay, obviously because it's based on the same software. As always, guys, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to help if possible. If this video did help you out, please leave a like on today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.